Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel after so long. We are playing Grand Tactician's American Civil War. And as you can see here at the top, we are playing a historical battle. We are Major General Earl Van Dorn as we take on the Battle of Pea Ridge. And I just wanted to show you some of this amazing artwork that they put on to the map here. And this is more like of a strategic type map, but if you're more of a micromanager, I guess you could say, you can zoom way down in here. And there's your troops right there. And that is absolutely amazing. Oh, and there's a feud going on with the superior commander of this unit. Who is this? Oh, this is Sterling Price right here. He has a feud with Van Dorn. So that means he might not actually do some of the orders that Van Dorn is going to send him. So it's not great. Now this is the first time that I'm actually playing this map right here. So I have no idea where the enemy is at. But they should come to these objective markers that are on the battlefield. Now we only have 3, and it looks like McCulloch's force is in and around most of these objectives. So what we have here here's Benjamin McCulloch right here. We're going to probably just send his infantry down this way, right into the woods. We're going to send both of his brigades of infantry down into the woods, along with the artillery, 6-pounders. There's 18 6-pounders here. Put them in the woods on the opposite side of the road. And we're going to bring a smaller cavalry force. We're going to bring Greer's cavalry force down this way as well, so we could do some scouting around down here. But we're going to take Pike and McIntosh. So here's General Pike, and we're actually going to go down and capture this objective right here at Ford Road. And we're going to be taking McIntosh as well. Alright. And then we're going to take Price's force. One part of me says to split them up. Half of it goes this way, half of it comes down the road to reinforce McCulloch. I honestly have no idea how I want to do this. Here's Pea Ridge Mountain right here. Big Ridge Mountain. Now the battle, I believe, was fought in this general area, from the cornfield all the way over to the round prairie. I believe it was fought around this area. Now I'm not a major expert of the West. Now Sterling Price, you can go read up on his history. He was actually the former governor of Missouri before being a major general in the Confederate Army, and his reputation isn't that great, along with Van Dorn here. But well, you know, I guess you can't have all good generals in your army. But let us go ahead and what do we want to do? We're going to come over here and we're going to reinforce McCulloch's army, just because I think that would be better off. We're going to actually come up here on Big Mountain over here. See how far that gets us over here. Maybe we'll be able to see more. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go at 4 times speed right now, just so we can get to where we're going a little bit quicker. As you can see, our troops are starting to move out. Captured one objective right there. And again, I have no idea where the enemy is at. Now, I'm assuming they are actually down here with these barricades. I don't remember these barricades being on the map, but they just showed up. So I'm going to assume that he's going to be coming right up this road to try to capture this objective here. So I'm going to press play to make it slow down, so it's going at real time. This is a real-time strategy game. And what we should do is we should probably push as far forward as we can at the moment. We're going to stay in the woods. We're going to bring our artillery out into the field so we can get a good shot at whatever's coming, even though they're just 6-pounders. Meanwhile, Pike and McIntosh have already taken Ford Road. Now I do want to leave one there, and I think we're going to leave McIntosh there, and we're going to bring Pike's Indian Brigade over this way to scout some more as well. Plus they do have Mississippi rifles. Mississippi rifles shoot a little bit further than the regular rifles on the game. Now there are many different rifles in the game. There's a Enfield musket right there, and there's a Springfield musket. So here we have a rifled gun that's going to shoot farther than any Springfield musket will shoot. So we're going to have to get in a little bit closer to use McNair's brigade right here. How's Price doing? He's still moving his force over. Now a lot of his forces are going to be a little bit smaller, because look at this brigade. It's got 400 guys in it, and they've got mixed muskets. So that's a difference between flintlock to smoothbore to rifled. So I guess that could be anything. It's only got 400 men. That one's only got 400 men. That one's only got 400 men. And look at the different clothing that these guys got too. So it's starting to snow on the map as well. It's interesting. There's kind of like a tan going on with those guys. We have blue pants and butternut uniforms right up here on the top. Black pants and blue uniforms, some more butternut uniforms. The artillery coming up in the back. This game really is quite pretty if you sit down and look at it for a while. They're going right up to the top of that mountain. Oh, and speaking of the mountain, here is some Union infantry marching right up the field here. So we are going to try to get in line here. Try to get in a good battle line formation. So far there's just 2 brigades. I don't know where anybody else is. But those already our 6-pounders are opening up on these 2 brigades over here. Still have Pike's Indian Brigade moving in. I do want these spring muskets coming around here on the flank, so let's see if we can really move around and flank these guys, even get in some cover on the road. That would be awesome. Now we're not quite in range here, as you can see with this orange triangle. Some artillery rounds going off. Oh, beautiful, beautiful shots there. And this little arrows here, that's our commander. He's giving these orders to this brigade up here to get in line up to this road. So I think that's a really cool feature to this game. We're going to bring down Macintosh just a little bit. Might have been actually a mistake to make Price go up on top of that hill. He's going to take a while to get there. Let's try to get them formed up in the woods behind McCulloch then, if they will do it. And here we have opening fire, and McNair is already losing some men trying to get in the cover behind this road over here before he starts opening up. So we have our losses over here. How many guns? That's artillery. The morale of the troops is eager. And there's a first volley to our opening troops right here. So we're going to go ahead and move in Herbert's brigade, so they can start firing. We're going to have them advance, as the artillery is still lobbing some shells over there. I hope they're lobbing like case or something, and not solid shot. And here we have another Union brigade coming up. We're going to try to stop them a little bit with our cav. We're going to go ahead and dismount, move forward just a bit if we can before they get here, because they are rushing to get here. We're going to also rush over Pike's Indian Brigade. We have them do a loose order as well. We might not even have to move them, actually. We'll just keep them there because that brigade's just going to run into Cav. What's going on over here? Looks like they're trying to advance on us. For whatever reason. Maybe they're trying to outflank us. There we go, and now they're opening up more volleys. Trying to get Herbert in there so he can start firing. And here comes the rest of the Union Army, it looks like. We're going to go ahead and bring Macintosh over and try to keep hold of the rest of the Union Army as it tries to advance, try to get these two brigades out of here. See this brigade symbol flashing red? That means they're almost ready to break, and they're wavering. That brigade is wavering. Keep up the fire. And there we go, we have a routed unit. Their 2nd Brigade is retreating, only having lost 98 men, so that is kind of a shame on their part, I guess. So we are going to dismount Pike's Indian Brigade. Have them form up right here on the fence line, and they're going to start taking shots at that Union infantry that's advancing, along with that artillery, I believe. some skirmishers being detached to try to get this cavalry to bugger off. I'm going to go ahead and move the rifled muskets up while we bring the smoothbore muskets down into this wooded area. Oh, the routed men are actually coming back. Interesting. So these skirmishers are really getting a tough time because those cavalry have carbines. Try to make them move as fast as possible so they can start running to get in position. And where's Price at? It's on his way. Here comes the rest of the Union Army. So this is right here. It's going to be the battlefield right here. Going to try to move McNair's boys as fast as possible. What's going on here? Oh, some more skirmishers popping up. There we go. Pour it on. Pour it onto him. Yes. Oh, we have a little upgrade here for McNair. What kind of upgrade should we give him? Engineering, sharpshooters, Zoov makes them go faster. Expert skirmishers, spirited charge, bitter charge, deadly volley, ace of spade, iron discipline. I've always loved deadly volley. We have more reinforcements with our cavalry coming in. And I don't know if Price is actually shooting or not. Are you shooting down here, Price? There we go. He's opening up a little bit. Let's get in here and see if we can't flank the regiment that's trying to break our cav. And we're going to go ahead and give our cavalry the upgrade of stormers. Stormers? Yeah, fighting dismounted. I like that one. I use my cavalry dismounted a lot. I know that's not how you're... Now, that's the scout. Basically what you be cavalry for, especially back then. So we're actually going to advance. Oh, maybe not. I thought I was going to start advancing, but never mind. So I think I'm going to move the 6-pounders over to this clearing here so they can go ahead and start hammering, hopefully their artillery pieces, as they're not even set up yet. Oh, well, I guess one set up. We're going to bring our cavalry, no, not that way. We're going to bring our cavalry down this way, maybe? Can we do that? Yes, we can. We're going to bring our cav down that way to try to flank them. Alright, so now we have... They're not quite running yet, so we will make sure that we get them off running. And Price is just about here. He's taking his sweet time, his sweet, sweet time to get here. And what does he have? A bunch of 6-pounders. Oh, 12-pound howitzer. Basically a 6-pounder. A 6-pounder. And, ooh, 12-pounders. Okay. Now I'm going to attempt to make this like an artillery field here, right in this general direction. They're going to line up right next to these 6-pounders that I've got already firing. And our cav has already routed the one enemy brigade. So we're going to throw our McNair's boys right into the fray as well. I think this is going to result in a victory for us, if I do say so myself. We already have Pike destroying another brigade, and now we're going to face him in that direction. So he can just do some flanking fire on everybody in that direction. And McNair's guys are now probably going to get some canister in their face a little bit. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I think it's the only thing he can do because he's not in range yet. No, he's not in range. So he has to advance a little bit more. He has to. Alright, well, before the battle gets over, I've been waiting for a call all morning, and that wasn't it. That was a spam call. Here, we're going to try to get our artillery up here before the battle ends. I'm going to put it all up in this field here, like I said I was going to do. Where are we going to put the 12-pounders? Oh, where should we put the 12-pounders? 12-pounders here. Turn and face and start firing. Like if Pike's guys started killing that artillery off, we're going to bring McIntosh down to do some more flanking movements. So I think McCulloch is really the savior of the battle here. Take on all of the Union men by himself. Bring that force over this way. There's another one of those small little brigades. Him over that way as well. That way, just so we can free up Herbert here, we're also going to put him gently volley. Oh, here comes his other division, or at least another brigade coming, at least. So we can finally start moving some men forward. Now usually I try to keep my commanders with my men, but since this is such a small little historical battle, I'm just going to really just do what I really feel like doing. So we're going to dismount Macintosh. Spread him out a little bit. Okay. Spread him out. There we go. We'll spread him out. And there we go. Now our artillery is about to rain hell down on the rest of the Union force here. And there we go. That one's already getting out of here. So now we can bring Herbert's guys down this way. The bodies of just Union on this road is just probably going to overwhelm any other troops, I would assume. Other troops are going to not want to advance up this direction. Up a little bit. He's got Enfield musketoons. He can't really reach that far. Napoleons are firing. You're not firing. Put you in the field, then you can fire at that. Oh, you're not firing either. Let me put you on the corner. Then you can fire. Yeah, but as this game gets more and more updates, prepare for more and more videos from myself. I may have a video coming up, I don't know, in a few days, in a couple days, I don't know, depending on when the update comes out. It should come out maybe tomorrow, I'm assuming. But you never know. It could not come out tomorrow. It does say within 24 hours, so... have the Union in quite a good route right now. Going to advance, try to get in on this fence here. Then. The brigade over here. This is a fresh brigade. 1,700 men. So I don't know where that came from. But it is coming up. And I do plan to meet that brigade with Herbert's brigade. That will really put a hurt on him. Move up these cav with the car. entire artillery division on the run, so that is great. No more artillery to worry about. Now just a reminder, this was on +5 morale and dynamic AI. The IA has been, they did address an issue, or they are going to address an issue of the Union, or the enemy, whichever side you're not playing, bunching up. They're going to try to address that issue in this coming update, the one that's coming out in 24 hours. So do expect a lot of gameplay that is just going to just start getting better as time goes on. And we are going to advance our artillery, or there's artillery. I'm going to have to try to bring them over on this side. Ooh, lost 500 men so far in this brigade. Wow. Oh, and look at that. We have a victory. Now, they lost 3,500 of 13,000 men that they had, and we only lost 857 men. So that is extraordinary odds for Major General Earl Van Dorn against Samuel Curtis. So, thanks to you guys for watching. Once again, expect more from me and this game, Civil War Grand Tactician, as it continues to unfold. Alright, I'll catch you guys sometime later, and be safe out there. We'll get through it together. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.